everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Victoria Montefusco and I'm a lover of all things when it comes to beauty, makeup, and fragrance. And today I'm going to be trying 10 perfume decants, samples, whatever you want to call them, that I ordered from Decant X. So this is my first time ever ordering from this website. What really spurred me to make this order was that they sell decants of a certain brand that I've been wanting to try. So I was like, you know what? I'll try some of the fragrances from that brand, try some more fragrances from other brands that I'm interested in, and I ended up with 10 fragrance samples. So I'm really excited to do this video. We have fragrances from Initio Parfums, Navitus Parfums, Maison Margiela Replica, Kilian. That might be it, but I might be missing something. So if you're interested in hearing my thoughts, my first impressions on these fragrance decants that I ordered, then please keep on watching. So Decant X, if you are not aware, their decants look like this. If you order, I think this is the smallest size, like a 1 ml, maybe it's a 2 ml, I'm not sure. But they come with a sprayer, which is super nice. And then each one of these actually had tape around it so they wouldn't leak in the box, which I thought was a super nice touch. I really appreciated that. Because I've had fragrance decants come before where they just like leak all over the box. It's just a pain in the butt. So it was really nice to have that. Their shipping was super fast. Overall, I'm very happy with their service and I would definitely order from Decant X again. So that's just like a little quick review of what I thought about ordering from them. So I was really happy with it. All right, so I'm gonna start with the brand that made me place this order, and that is Navitus Parfums. So first up, I wanna talk about Soir Exclusive. So this fragrance has been getting a lot of hype here on YouTube. It's a unisex fragrance. This brand is new. So this fragrance came out last year in 2020. It's considered an amber vanilla, and people just really love this fragrance. Like, I've heard it just smells like almond heaven, and I love like almondy kind of fragrances. Like Tom Ford Lost Cherry to me is like the perfect cherry almond. I love almond cookies. I love almond marzipan. Like, if there's a fragrance that smells like edible almonds or roasted almonds or almond cookies, like, I'm definitely interested in trying it. So in case you're wondering, I'll tell you the note structure here. So the top notes are almond, blood orange, coffee, Brazilian orange. Mid notes, orchid, tonka bean, marshmallow, licorice. Base notes, driftwood, vanilla, tolu balsam, ambergris, musk, and oak moss. The gourmand notes in here are making my heart sing. I love gourmand, so almond, orange, coffee, marshmallow, vanilla. That sounds amazing. There's a little bit of interesting things in here with like the licorice and the woody notes and all of that. So I'm really interested in this. I hope I like it. It's gotten really good reviews. So I'm gonna give this a try. Yeah, this is very almondy, very powdery almondy, but very pleasant. You definitely smell the almond, you definitely smell some sweetness. There's definitely some woodiness in here too. Like, that is what is popping out to me right away. Almond, sweet, woody. This is really pleasant. I would say this is more of a powdery almond versus an edible almond. Like, to me, like Lost Cherry from Tom Ford is like a very boozy almond cherry, like edible, you know? This to me is more powdery almond. And the woody notes are giving me more like roasted vibes. Maybe it's like roasted powdery almonds. I'm intrigued. I definitely need to try this on my skin, see how it wears, because of course, like, trying fragrances on a card will give you a vibe of what the fragrance is like, but you really don't know how a fragrance performs, how it transforms, how it reacts with your skin chemistry until you actually try it on the skin. But I do like this. I'm gonna try this one on my skin, and of course, during the end of the month, I will give you all my thoughts on all the products I try, which includes every single fragrance that I try on my skin during that month. So you'll be hearing more about this fragrance, but it is nice. I like it. It's like woody, roasted, powdery almonds. So Soir Exclusive, I like it. Is it love at first sniff? No, but it's like at first sniff. So next up from Navitus, I want to try Absolutio. Not quite sure how to pronounce this. But anyways, this is another unisex fragrance one was released in 2019. It's considered, well, it doesn't really say what it's considered. But if you're wondering about like main accords, warm, spicy, sweet, caramel, fruity, cinnamon, woody, musky, amber, almonds, leather. So I think that gives you a good vibe about what kind of fragrance this is. So in case you're wondering, this has top notes of saffron, cinnamon, almond, mid notes of toffee and apple, Base notes of driftwood, musk, ambergris, caramel, dark chocolate, and oak moss. Again, all of those gourmand sweet notes are just really speaking to me. I love cinnamon. That sounds really pleasant as well. This one has been described like kind of like an apple pie, and I love eating apple pie, and I love the smell of apple pie. So that is really, really appealing to me. So I also want to give this one a try. So let's try it out. Wow, this smells like a candle. Oh my gosh. This is very, very strong. Very strong on the cinnamon. Very strong on like the apple and the toffee. This smells like an apple pie candle. And you know what? I'm not mad at it. Yeah, it's like cinnamon apple pie candle. Wow. This is powerful. One spray of this and I could just feel it going like whoosh into my nostrils. Ooh, I definitely like this one more from the first sniff versus Soir Exclusif. Soir Exclusif is like powdery roasted almonds, very delicate, very quiet. This one's like bam, you want cinnamon, you want apple, you want caramel, you want dessert, like spicy dessert, like this is in your face. I like this. I'm gonna have to again try this on the skin, but to me this reminds me of the holidays. It reminds me of burning candles in my home. It reminds me of baking an apple pie in the oven. This to me is just very holiday, which I love the holidays, and this is the kind of fragrance I like for this time of the year. Fall and winter time, I want my spicy, sweet gourmands. I want to smell like a dessert. I want to smell good, like real good. I want to smell like someone wants to take a bite out of me, not literally, but figuratively. You know what I'm saying? So this is really pleasant. I definitely need to try this on my skin. I really like this one. So Absolutio, if you want to smell like super spicy apple pie scented candle, I think you might like this one. Also from Navitus, I have a little decant of the Embrace. I think this is my last one from the brand. So this one is a unisex fragrance as well. It was launched in 2020. Again, it doesn't have like what type of fragrance it is, but it's considered like honey, aromatic, citrus, sweet, woody, floral, coffee, fresh, spicy, and vanilla. So again, this sounds pretty appealing. This one has top notes of sesame, Italian mandarin, bergamot, mid notes of honey and coffee, base notes of Virginia cedar, Haitian vetiver, Madagascar vanilla. I have never tried a fragrance with sesame as a note, so I'm really intrigued about that. I like honey, I like coffee, I like citruses, I love vanilla. So I'm intrigued. Let's give this one a try. Hopefully Absolutio will not be too much in my face because I'm still smelling it. Like, I don't even have the card anywhere near me, and I'm still smelling it. It's crazy how much that one throws. I don't know if I like this one. I definitely smell sesame. It's weird. Like, yeah. If you've ever used sesame oil in cooking, that's the kind of vibe I'm getting on the top here. It's like sesame citrus with like the sweetness. Definitely smell the coffee. Definitely smell sweetness from the honey and the vanilla. Don't really smell a lot of woodiness in here. The more I smell it, the more I like it. That like sesame oil kind of smell lasts pretty strongly for maybe like the first minute, and then it fades away more into the background. I don't want to smell like sesame oil, you know? That'd be kind of weird. I do like this. I'll need to try this again on my skin, but I think this is pleasant, and again, it's pretty darn strong. Definitely more gourmand. I'm kind of getting cherry vibes, which is really weird because there's no cherry in here, there's no almond in here, but something about this smells like cherries to me. I don't know what it is. But this smells good. I like this one. To me, it smells kind of similar to Tom Ford Lost Cherry, which again, this doesn't have cherries listed as a note, but I'm smelling cherries now that it's like sat on the card. So if this actually like smells like Tom Ford Lost Cherry on my skin, there's no way I'm purchasing this because I already have 100 ml of Lost Cherry, but it's good. It smells good. So the Embrace smells like sesame oil and cherries and sweet, and yeah, it's good, but I'm not like in love with it. I don't think it's anything super unique, you know? All right, so next I want to talk about Initio Parfums, another brand I've been wanting to try. So this fragrance is called High Frequency. So I purchased this little decant, and this is considered a floral fragrance, which makes me a little bit nervous. And this was launched in 2016. It's unisex. But to me, what attracted me to this was the almond note in here. So let me see what the note structure is. Yeah, so here's the notes. It's literally just 3 notes. Hedione, it's Hedione. It looks like a type of white floral. Almond and magnolia. So this is not a lot, these are not a lot of notes. It seems very simple. I've heard it's really pleasant almond fragrance. So let's see what I think here. I'm hoping for edible almonds here. Hell no. Hell no. Oh, this is horrible. Oh God, this is everything I hate about white florals. This is so white floral, powdery. Oh God, no. Like I smell almond, but it's just being overpowered by those white florals. I think magnolia is another note I just really despise. Because that smells nasty. So if you like white, really powdery white florals, you may like that. I really hate that. So that is really not for me. All right, next up from Initio, I want to talk about Mystic Experience. This is again another unisex fragrance. This is considered a amber spicy fragrance. This was launched in 2015. And this has notes of amber, sandalwood, coffee, musk, and oak moss. So again, this sounded pleasant. I haven't really seen any reviews of this one, but I was curious. I like coffee. I like amber. You know, I'm curious, so let's give it a try. It's okay. This is too musky for me. Yeah, it's just too musky. I don't think I'm really into musks. They're a little bit too like soapy, shampoo-y. I don't know. They're just really not my vibe. This is just too musky. It smells like a sweet musk. That's basically what I'm getting here. I'm getting amber, I'm getting musk, that's about it. So it's fine. If you like sweet musks, you might like this. This is nothing special. I've smelled fragrances like this before, but it's just fine. I don't like it. Musks are just not my vibe. All right, next up from Initio, we have Absolute Aphrodisiac, which hopefully this will be an aphrodisiac for me. So this is again another unisex fragrance from Initio. This was released in 2015, and this is considered an amber spicy fragrance, and this has notes of amber, vanilla, castoreum, leather, musk, and white flowers. White florals get me a little bit nervous, musk gets me a little bit nervous. I think castoreum is that like thing that comes out of like beaver glands, which is kind of gross. I don't want to think about having secretions from beavers in my perfume, but we're just not going to think about that. So let's give this one a try. This is very sweet. Definitely get a lot of vanilla and amber in here, but there's something spicy and like funky to it, which I think might be the beaver secretions or whatever, and maybe the leather. I don't love it again. It's fine. I could see this giving me a headache. It's like really, really sweet with like a little bit of spicy. It's not the kind of sweetness I like. This is like artificial vanilla, cloying. I don't like this. No. All right, Initio's not doing me well so far. Actually, that's all the Initios. So I'm just not a fan of Initio. Yeah, oh well, this is another brand I was really intrigued in, but yeah, none of these were a hit for me. All right, let's move on to Maison Margiela Replica. So first up, I want to try Autumn Vibes. This is actually a new release. I think this was released this year. Let me look it up. So this was released in 2021. So this is a unisex fragrance. It's considered woody spicy. This has top notes of cardamom, pink pepper, mid notes of nutmeg, carrot seeds, maple, base notes of cedar and moss. Again, I like spicy. I like a little bit of sweet. So we'll see how this goes. I've heard this one is a good layering scent with like more vanillas. So maybe I would like it with a bit more vanilla. I'm not sure. Oof. You know what this smells like? Wow. This is taking me back. This smells like you're camping in the autumn time. The leaves have fallen, they're starting to change. Maybe it rained a couple of days ago and you're making a fire, a bonfire with wood and some leaves to like start the fire. This smells like burning leaves, burning wood, A little bit of rain had just come through. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I wouldn't wear this, but if you want to smell like fall, if you want to smell like you're camping in the fall time, this might be for you. If this had a bit of vanilla in it, maybe I would like it better. I don't think I would still like want to wear it, but it's really fall. Whoa, that is weird how like sometimes a scent can just like transport you back to certain memories. And this just reminds me of camping when I was a kid, which I hate camping, by the way. So maybe these aren't pleasant memories, but wow, okay, yeah. If you want to smell like leaves, like literal leaves, this might be the fragrance for you. It's just really not for me. All right, next up from Maison Margiela, which I think is the last one I have from this brand, we have By the Fireplace. This one is super, super hyped. So this is, again, another unisex fragrance. It's considered woody. This was launched in 2015. So this one has top notes of cloves, pink pepper, orange blossom, a little bit scared of orange blossom. Not a huge fan of it. Mid notes of chestnut, gaiac wood, juniper, base notes of vanilla, Peru balsam, cashmere. So let's give this one a try. I've heard good things about it, so we'll see. Whoa. How do they get the vibe, like, of the name actually in the fragrance? That is crazy. This smells like a fireplace, like burning. I got a lot of vanilla when I first sprayed it. The vanilla's kind of going away, but it's peeking back in there. Whoa. Whoa. That is very burnt woodiness. This reminds me of like having bonfires at like a friend's house. Wow, that's kind of crazy. I don't think it's for me. Again, I think I would need more vanilla in here to like it. So maybe again, if you want to like layer this with vanilla, a vanilla fragrance to make it more interesting, that could work. But I don't think I want to smell like this. I don't think I want to smell like I just came back from a bonfire. Like, no matter how much vanilla is in here, I just don't think it's for me. But it's cool. It is really cool how they're able to capture a vibe so well, like a memory, so well in a fragrance. I applaud Maison Margiela because, like, when it says Replica, like yeah, I am totally getting that. So that is cool. It's not for me, but I am impressed. All right, next up we have an Ariana Grande fragrance, which is like probably my favorite, if not one of the only celebrity fragrance lines I've ever tried. So this is Moonlight from Ariana Grande. This fragrance is, I think, one of the first ones she came out with. Ari is the first one she came out with, which I own and love. But this one is a floral fruity. It was launched in 2017, and it has top notes of plum and black currant, mid notes of marshmallow peony, base notes vanilla, sandalwood, amber. This smells like fruity, fluffy sweetness. I love some fruity, fluffy sweetness. So let's give it a try. Yep, fruity, fluffy sweetness. I like this. It reminds me of Ari a little bit. There's a similar vibe here, but I do like it. I think it smells good. Yeah, it's very sweet. There's something in there. It's like a little bit fizzy, like bubbly. It's like almost a fruit, if you had fruit and champagne and you were like burning a vanilla candle nearby. That's the kind of vibe I get from this, which is like the same vibe I get from Ari. To me, these two smell very, very similar, but they smell good, so I'm not gonna complain. I like this. Yeah, I already have something like this in my collection, which is Ari, but I do enjoy it and I think it's nice. So Ariana Grande really never fails for me. Except for Cloud. I didn't like Cloud. Also, I didn't really like Thank You Next because it smells like pickle juice. So Ariana Grande sometimes fails for me. But I think out of the fragrances I've tried, I like this one, I like Ari, and I like REM. So 3 out of 5 that I've tried I like from her. But yeah, this is good. It just reminds me of Ari. And last up, we have Rolling in Love from Kilian. This fragrance has gotten a lot of hype on YouTube. It's an amber floral. It was launched in 2019. People say this is like really nice almond, milky, vanilla sweet kind of fragrance. So in case you're wondering, it has top notes of almond milk, ambrette, mid notes of Irish Synfresia, base notes of tuberose, vanilla, tonka bean musk. Of course, the florals get me a little bit nervous. But we will see what I think here. No. 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 No, no, no. Mm-mm. Too powdery, too white floral, too cloyingly sweet. I really don't like that. It gives me a similar vibe to Love Don't Be Shy, which I despise. I don't despise that fragrance, I just don't like it. So it's just too powdery, too cloyingly sweet, too artificial. Really not for me. So overall, I like Moonlight, and I like the 3 Navitus fragrances that I tried. I'm not sure if any of them are full bottle worthy, but I'll test them out in my skin. And of course, at the end of the month, during my monthly roundup video for makeup and fragrances, I will tell you what I think. But yeah, Mason Margiela Replica, I admire them, but the fragrances just are not for me. Initio was just fails all around. And Kilian, I didn't like that one. The only Kilian I've ever tried that I like is Angel Share, which I adore, and I own a full bottle of that, and I wear that one all the time. But anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this video. I love testing out new fragrances. I love trying to figure out my nose and what I like, and just trying to hone my, descriptions of these fragrances a bit more, just testing new things and being able to tell you about them. It's really fun for me. If you have any fragrance recommendations for me, please let me know. I would love to hear that, or anything else that you want to comment. Just let me know and comment them. I love having conversations with you all. If you like this video, please like this video. It helps out with the YouTube algorithm. And it also helps me know what kinds of content you like to see on my channel, because obviously I want to create stuff that you want to see. And yeah, and if you want to subscribe, then please subscribe. I would love to have you all here. I post 2-3 times a week. I'm not sure if I said that already. If I did, I'm sorry, and I'll edit that out. And if not, then great, I'll keep it in there. So anyways, with that, thank you for spending a little part of your day with me, and I will see you all next time. Bye.